Yes, can you see the screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, got it. Thank you. So in this case, we're going to start our week number 3. The week number 3 has 2 different classes. Ready? In general, we're talking about communication, information, ready? Communication or like talking with other people, right? So, guys, in this case, we're going to start the class with some questions, which we are going to analyze a little bit later, ready? Well, they are just simple questions, fast questions that I want to use to start the class, like to break the ice. So, question number 1: what do you normally eat at night? What do you normally eat at night? Somebody. What do you normally eat at night?
I normally eat at night tea and bread.
Tea and bread. Yes?
Yes.
Danny, but it's iced tea or herbal tea? Bueno, iced tea, it's like some tea or Lipton or Mr. Tea, all of that. Or herbal tea. Herbal tea, it's like what we call una aromática, un té literal como de bolsita, right? So, is this herbal tea?
Yes, herbal tea.
Herbal tea, okay, very good. Excellent, very good. Sorry. Bueno, I could use in this moment a herbal tea for my throat, no? So in that case, the iced tea, it's normally for Daniela to eat herbal tea and bread at night. Muy bien. Anybody else? What do you normally eat at night?
Teacher, normally I eat hot chocolate and toast sometimes.
Okay, very good. Normally you eat hot chocolate and toast. Good. Now the chocolate melts with the toast. It sounds delicious, no? Muy bien. Guys, question number 2. How do you normally call your bestie? What is the meaning of bestie?
Mejor amigo.
Mejor amigo, muy bien. O mejor amiga, very good. So, how do you normally call your bestie? Like, I don't know, some people call the bestie amor, other people call the bestie parce, other people call the bestie gordo, linda, flaco, largo. I don't know, just, how do you normally call your bestie?
I call him by his name,
What is his name?
Gainer.
And okay, yes, there is not much reduction that you can do, no? It's not like calling A, no, just Einer, that's it.
Yeah, but sometimes I used to call him best friend, but like its own.
How is like
Like
it sound?
mm, 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 mm. I'm gonna. Voy a escribirlo mejor.
Okay, got it. Muy bien. Guys, what about the others? How do you normally call your best friends? Best friend. Okay, I got it. Good idea. That's good. That is very original, no? Muy bien. Danny, what about you? How do you call your best friend?
I normally call my bestie for Majo.
Okay. Muy bien. Very good. Wow. Yes. Muy bien. Brian, do you have any nicknames? Nicknames for your best friend? Like Gordo, Parce, Perro, I don't know. Yes, any of those?
Teacher, my best friend doesn't have a podal.
No, doesn't have a nickname?
No, teacher.
Okay, so how do you call him? The name? Alberto.
Yes, teacher. Felipe.
Felipe. At least Pipe or just Felipe? That's it.
No, teacher, Felipe.
Felipe, okay, good, very good. And JC, what about you, my friend?
Teacher, I normally call my bestie, perrito.
Exactly. No, yes, probably me too with my best friend. I normally call him perro or my dog or my fish. Sometimes we play like
Fish,
that, not so.
my fish.
Exactly, no? So it's very common. For Colombians, it's very common that we call those kind of names to our best friends, ¿cierto? Y otros que no podemos decir acá, but yes, other different calls, ¿no? Guys, bueno, especially people in Bogotá and Cundinamarca, how do we normally call the people in store? The person who is attending a store? How do we normally call them?
Bessie.
Bessie, ¿cierto? That's very common. It's customary that we call Bessie to the person that we don't know the name. Yeah, good. Now, question number 3. When do you normally check your social media? In the afternoon, at night, after lunch, during lunch, before sleeping? When?
I check my social media at night.
Okay. Always or sometimes?
Sometimes.
Okay, very good. Sometimes. Is there anybody else? Like, when do you check? Normally, when do you check your social media? Your Instagram, your.
Teacher, when I have free time,
So you don't have a specific time. Whenever you can, you check it.
yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. That's great. And over here, we have another another question. Do you normally pay attention to your cell phone when speaking to someone else? It means if you are speaking with another person, do you pay attention to your phone, or you just ignore your phone when you are speaking with another person?
No, I ignored my cell phone.
Okay, muy bien, very good. So that is very customary that people respectfully ignore the cell phone when they are talking with another person in front, no? And finally, how often do you eat changua? How often do you eat changua?
Never.
Never. Daniela doesn't like the changua. Okay, okay. What about GC? Do you normally eat changua or nothing?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, I,
Okay, okay.
I like, but ¿cómo se dice? Hace mucho,
¿No mucho?
sí, no mucho, pues hace mucho tiempo no,
Ah,
no
bueno,
como.
pues no mucho es como not much. Not much, ready? Pero si es hace mucho tiempo que no, I haven't long time ago. Or long time
Okay,
ago, I
right.
haven't eaten, right?
Yes, I haven't long ago.
Long ago.
I ate changua.
Okay, muy bien, very good. Entonces, guys, all of these questions are directed to customs or habits. That's why we also mention them when normally, ¿cierto? Do you normally do this? Do you normally eat changua? Do you normally check your social media? All of those are habits that we have, right? And when we describe habits or when we describe, yes, like situations about communication or about any other thing, we can do it in 2 different ways. One way, it's to do it with gerunds, right? And the other way, it's doing it with infinitives. Yes, what is the difference? Nothing. Both options are equally valid. The difference actually is about the structure, ready? But in general terms, both options are possible, right? Mrs. Daniela, please help me to read the option in gerunds.
Eating something light at night is not common for me.
Exactly. So eating something at night, it's not common for me, right? So in that case, the first part, it's the situation. Eating something light at night. Ready? Then we are giving our opinion. What is our opinion about it? But it's not common, no? So I said, no, teacher, eating something light at night, it's not common for me. Para ustedes es lo contrario. Eating something light at night is common because you eat like toast and chocolate or herbal tea and bread. So it's something light, no? But for me, no. I normally eat my lunch the same, right? Because eating something light for me at night, it's not common. Ready? That is the option with your. Yes? It is also a possibility to use the same structure, the same idea, but in infinitive. Christian, help me with the option in infinitive.
For me, it is normal to eat the same things that I eat at lunch.
Exactly. I can say, for me, it is normal and blah, 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 too. Ready? So when we talk about the gerund, the idea it's a little bit different because, or the structure is a little bit different. We're going to have it and then is, yes, and then the adjective normal or common or customary or whatever, and then to and introducing what is the action. The action is to eat the same thing that I eat at lunch, or I can do the same action like this. For me, it is common, perdón, for me, it is not common to eat something light at night, ¿cierto? O sea, esta misma idea, pero en la estructura de infinitive. Ready? Entonces, in this case, guys, we're going to be giving opinion about different things, right? And we have both possibilities, doing it using gerunds or doing it using infinitives. Ready? A ver, come on here. Ah, me pasé, wait. Over here. So if we want to do it as I said, as we want to do it in gerund, then we have the gerund at the beginning. The gerund is going to be the subject. It's the situation that we want to talk about. The verb, which is normally the verb to be, right? And then the opinion, ¿cierto? For example, eating changua is delicious for me. Daniela, no, teacher, eating changua, it's horrible, ¿cierto? Or for example, I said, calling my fish to my best friend, it's common for me, right? But calling my friend for his name is not common for me. I never call my best friend Oscar, no? So never. I said many other different words, but not his name. So the action in ing and then the verb to be for describing it's common, is not common, it's a good idea, it's disrespect. What is the meaning of disrespectful? Perdón. Disrespectful. What is the meaning of this? Yes?
Irrespetuoso.
Irrespetuoso, very good. Or respectful, no? Depending the situation. For example, no, calling to my mom, it's disrespectful, right? Or más bien, calling mother to my mom is respectful. Yeah, that depends. So the opinion, it's going to be an adjective, right? That's it. The other way, doing it with the infinitive, yes, it's the same, just that the structure is like disorganized or reorganized. Yes. So we're gonna have always it. It is because we are talking about a situation. So that's why we use it. We don't use he or she, no, just it, right? Then the verb. Yes. As we are talking about opinion, it's an adjective. Again, normally we're gonna have the verb to be. Yes. It is a good idea. It is disrespectful. It is necessary. It is unnecessary. It is, no sé, it is rude. What is the meaning of rude?
Grosero.
Grosero,
Okay,
¿cierto?
sí.
Exactly, grosero, very good. Or the opposite, no? Like polite. Yes. So it is polite, it is rude. Yes. Guys, tengan en cuenta que también puedo usar el verbo consider, which is obviamente considerado, ready? And then the adjective, for example, perdón, it is considered disrespectful, it is considered rude, it is considered polite, ready? And then the situation, right? Or, no sé, using the cell phone while talking to others is considered disrespectful, or simplemente is disrespectful, ready? And here, at the last part, it's going to be the action, to and the verb infinitive, right? To eat something light at night. To eat changua. To use the cell phone on the table. To blah, blah, blah. Yes, so in that case, it's to and the verb, but the verb is in the infinitive form. Sorry, in infinitive form. Ready? O sea, in the basic form, no ing, no ed, no, just, it's just that. ¿Vale? ¿Qué tal, guys? Questions hasta ahí, difficulties. ¿Sí notan la diferencia en organización de las dos?
Yes, teacher.
Excelente, muy bien, very good. Entonces, guys, ¿Para qué me sirve? Para dar opinión sobre todo. ¿Listo? ¿Cuál es la idea? Pues que uno no siempre le use la misma, que pueda variar algunas veces expresiones con gerundio, otras veces expresiones con infinitivo. Por lo general, el gerundio es un poco más casual y el infinitivo es un poco más formal. ¿Listo? Pero pues la idea es poderlos variar, usar una en infinitivo, una en gerundio, una en infinitivo para ir variando. ¿Listo? Y que no todo quede con ing ni todo quede con tú. ¿Ok? Esa es la idea siempre. Entonces, guys, wait a second. Oh, the next picture, esta, that's it. Here we have different situations. We have calling names to your friends, o sea, apodos, ¿no? Calling names to your friends. Debate respectfully, debatir respetuosamente. Answer fast text messages. Contestar los mensajes de texto rápido, right? Chatting during dinner, chatting de chatear en el celular, ¿cierto? Chatting during dinner. To date, to date two people at the same time, ¿yes? O sea, salir con dos personas al mismo tiempo y listening carefully to others, escuchar cuidadosamente a los demás. Choose one, escojan una de las situaciones que están ahí y denme su opinión. What do you think about it? Por ejemplo, I am going to talk about to debate respectfully. Veo que está en infinitivo. Entonces, ¿cómo lo voy a hacer? Con la estructura de infinitivo. Entonces, in my case, it is considered, respectful to debate respectfully. Bueno, no, pero respectful, porque respectful and respectfully, let's talk about different. So, it is considered mature to debate respectfully, ¿cierto? Es considerado muy maduro, right? To debate respectfully, right? Entonces, that is my opinion about that action. ¿Ok? Quedan otras 5. You have the opportunity. Escojan una, don't worry, and give me your opinion about it. Tengan en cuenta la estructura que ya tiene la oración. ¿Listo? La idea.
Teacher,
Ujú.
it is considered treachery to date two peoples at the same time.
It is considered what, Brian? What is the adjective? It is considered,
Treachery,
what is that?
treachery. Sorry,
How do you,
teacher, treachery.
how do you
T
spell
R E T R
E?
E A
Ah,
C
T.
H E R J.
Wait, that I got lost. T-A.
T R E A C H E R Treachery, prof. Teacher. Treachery.
What is that, like traición?
Es, yes, teacher, infidelidad, engaño.
Sorry. But normally what we use for that one, it's unfaithful or an unfaithful. It's like infiel, unfaithful. See? Also betrayal. Betrayal, it's like traición, ¿cierto? Yeah, what is the other? Like that, sí, unfaithful o betrayal, ¿cierto? Entonces, it is considered unfaithful. Eso es el de infidelidad, ¿listo? So it is considered unfaithful to date two people at the same time. Muy bien, Brian, excellent, that's great. Hmm? Listo, guys, what other?
Chatting is disre- disrespectful during dinner.
Muy bien, during
Dinner.
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 Exactly. So chatting during dinner or chatting is considered disrespectful during dinner. Muy bien. Thank you, Danny. What other?
Calling names to your friends. Eso es como apodo, ¿sí?
Yes, exactly.
Calling names to your friends is considered, no, it is something rude in some countries.
Ok, very good. Chris, en ese caso no necesitas usar el it, porque todo esto es el it, justamente. ¿Listo? Entonces, calling
Oh,
name to your friends is considered rude in some countries. Pero sin el it.
okay.
Perfect. And you see? You see? Do you have one? No importa que sea la misma. No problem if you repeat it.
Wait, teacher. Um, Listening careful to the other persons, other to the other is considered a good person.
Ok, my friend, pero digamos que esto no es una persona, sino es un hábito. Entonces, listening carefully to others is considered a good ¿qué? No person, porque esto no es una persona, sino a good habit.
Habit. Okay, okay.
Exactly, it's considered a good habit. Very good, excellent, ¿no? Listo, guys. Ahora rápidamente coja esa misma oración que hizo y transfórmela en la otra estructura. Ya la hizo de una forma, ¿cierto? Como estaba ahí. Ahora cámbiela rápidamente a la otra forma, pero ya, ya, ya. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
It is considered rude to call names to your friends.
Perfect. It is considered rude in some countries to call names to your friends. Excellent. Very good.
Okay, teacher. It is considered a good habit listening careful to the others.
Good. Cuando usas el it is considered, tarara, en ese caso la parte final va a ser un infinitivo yesit. Ready? Recuerda que en esa parte vamos a tener un infinitivo. Entonces, it is considered a good habit to listen to others.
To listen. Okay.
Exactly. To listen carefully to the others. Muy bien, Yesit. Thank you. What about Danny? What about Brian? Danny, Brian, do you have it?
Yes, I. Mm,
O Brian, mientras tanto.
Teacher, having 2 days with people at the same time is considered betrayal.
Very good. Ajá, entonces dating o having two dates o dating two people a date es el verbo. Puedes usar también date en gerundio. Entonces, dating two people at the same time is considered betrayal. Great, excellent. Ajá. Ahora sí, Dani, let's go.
it is disrespectful to chat during dinner.
Exactly. It is considered disrespectful to chat during dinner. Ready? Entonces, si se dieron cuenta, se puede hacer exactamente la misma idea con las dos opciones. ¿Cuál quieres tú? La que más se te facilite. Generalmente el cerebro se acomoda a una estructura más fácil que a la otra, ¿cierto? Dependiendo si estás haciendo la relación con español o no, te puedes familiarizar más rápido con una estructura o con la otra. Sin embargo, las dos son posibles. ¿Listo? Ready. Entonces no hay problema. Como les digo, lo ideal es estar variando para pues tener como variedad justamente en nuestras expresiones, pero pues no es obligatorio usar una o la otra porque las dos son igualmente válidas. ¿Ok? Now, in that case, we're talking about the habits, no? Like if it's possible, if it's not possible, if it's a good idea, if it's not, right? Then we had different questions over here. Sorry, this is not here, it's right here. Oh my God, my throat. Okay, over here. Listo. So in the infographic of this week, I posted 3 questions. No, like for example, what stories are typical in your family? Yes, and if it's customary to tell jokes in your family or not. For example, in my family, it's really customary, yes, or it's really customary for my family to tell jokes and to make jokes about everything. No, in my family, even my grandmother, who is 92 years old, she's always making jokes. So in my family, it's customary. What is the meaning of customary? ¿Qué le suena customary?
Costumbre.
Muy bien, Danny. So acostumbrado, ¿no? So it is customary to tell jokes in my family, yes. But it's also customary to receive a lot of bullying in my family because everybody makes jokes about everything. So in any moment of the day, you are going to be the subject of a joke, right? So it is customary to receive a lot of bullying, like a lot of jokes, but it's also customary to make a lot of jokes of the other people in my family. What about in your families, guys? Is it customary to make jokes or not?
Yes, in my family it is customary to make jokes. Jokes?
Danny, what kind of jokes are customary to do in your family? Like innocent jokes or, like black humor jokes or what kind of jokes?
Black humor.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Yeah, great. Great. Yes, in my family too, the black humor is well supported, no? So, okay, what about the others? Is it customary to tell jokes in your family?
Teacher in my family is customary to tell jokes on make bullying to the boyfriend or girlfriend of someone
When
of the
it's the
family.
new one.
Yeah, when it's a new one.
Okay, very good. That's also customary here. Very good. Excellent. That's great. I mean, yes, I mean, sometimes it's like a good way to include the person in the family, so it's good. Okay, very good. Brian, Jesse, yeah, customary, not customary, disrespectful. What do you think?
Teacher, yes, but with the nearby family.
Okay, with a close family, with a close family.
Yeah, yes.
Exactly, good. Nearby es más como alrededor, ready? O sea, como las cercanías, pero de un lugar, ready? When I say los cercanos, son close, close family, ready? Bueno, muy bien, Brian. Yes, of course. Ya imagínate con la tía lejana, Brian. No, okay, good, with the close family. Muy bien. And Jesse, is it customary or not?
Teacher, about jokes
Yes.
or other
No,
other
about the
big.
jokes. Is it customary or not really?
Yes, yes. Yeah, also is common to talk fuerte, ¿cómo se dice duro?
Pero ¿de volumen o con
Sí, sí,
palabras?
yes,
De
yes.
volumen.
De verdad.
Okay. Speak loud. Speak.
Speak loud. Sí.
Exactly. So it's customary or it's common to speak loud. Bueno, muy bien, very good. So in that case, ahí va mi punto. Entonces, listo. Telling jokes, it's just one action, but we can have other things that are customary at home. Speak loud, or speak very, very low, or for example, make jokes about politics, or for example, I don't know, treat very respectfully to the to the elder people, ¿cierto? Depending. And customary, it's just one adjective. I can have common, I can have strange, I can have many other adjectives that we can create. Yes. For example, if something is not customary, then we would say that it is weird. Yeah. What is the meaning of weird? Do you remember?
Raro, extraño.
Raro, ¿cierto? For example, in my family, it is very customary to, or it is really common, or it's considered respectful to speak loud also, similar to Jesse's family, right? in my family, it's really weird to listen to somebody speaking very low. It's not common. So in that case, we can have many combinations between the adjective and the action and telling if it's something that it's customary or something that it's not, or something that it's a good idea or something that is disrespectful, or depending all the combinations that we have, right? So, okay, guys, now the first question here is what stories are typical in your family? No, because of course here you can talk about like, okay, so yes, in my family, it is considered disrespectful to talk about politics. No sé, un ejemplo. Or in my family, it's considered disrespectful to talk about religion because my aunt is evangelical, something like that. ¿Sí? Entonces, also we can answer to that, right? Good. Pero eso lo dejamos para la siguiente clase, así que don't worry. Now, the third question is, what was the last gossip that you heard at home? What is the meaning of gossip? Do you remember what's the meaning of gossip?
Chismear.
Chisme. También chismear, en este caso es chisme. Entonces, what was the last gossip that you heard at home? Entonces, no, profe, imagínese que me contaron, que mi mamá me contó, que cha, 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 right? Entonces, in that case, when we talk about this kind of gossip, we're going to have a little review of the report speech. Ready? The report speech, you know that it's just telling what other people told me, right? So we have here, a ver, ¿cómo voy? Here. It's just telling what other people told me, no? So, que mi mamá dijo, que le contó a mi papá, que right? Entonces, in that case, remember that the report speech is going to have three subjects, right? The first person is the person who tell the information, the second person who listen the information, and the last person, the person who repeats the information, right? So, depending on that, the structure is going to change, right? If I want to talk about like something that I listen, chisme, I'm going to use this one, which is the structure for the statements. Statements que son simplemente oraciones que quiero transmitir, ¿cierto? Sin tener que pedir nada, ni estoy preguntando nada, estoy contando. Right? Entonces, I have the subject number 1, I have the verb said or told. Si uso told, I am going to use the subject number 2. Si uso said, no es necesario. Ready? Then I am going to have that para incluir dijo que, and then the gossip, el chisme, ¿cierto? Recordando que este verbo va a cambiar y me voy a tener que devolver un tiempo, right? Entonces, imagine that. El chisme fue así. My mom, this is my mom, and the information was like, your cousin is pregnant again. Is pregnant again because, let's say, no, just because she wanted to have a couple. Ese fue todo el chisme, ¿cierto? Entonces, in that case, guys, así lo dijo literalmente mi mamá, right? ¿Cómo lo reportaría para contarle a ustedes? No, es que mire que me dijo que cha, cha, cha. ¿Quién lo dijo? First, my mom, ¿cierto? So I'm going to say, okay, my mom me contó a mí mismo, o sea, así directamente. Si nos hubiera contado a todos en general, uso said, ¿cierto? Dijo en general. Pero es que me dijo a mí, told me. Told me. Yes. Then I introduce, told me that, and then I'm going to start exchanging. ¿Qué tengo que cambiar, guys? Varias cosas. Uno, el tiempo, obviamente, ¿cierto? El tiempo es lo primero que va a tener en cuenta, pero también otras cosas como los posesivos y los sujetos del mensaje. Ejemplo. In that case, I have your cousin, ¿cierto? Pero si yo se lo reporto a ustedes, no les voy a decir your cousin porque no es su prima, es mi prima, right? So in that case, my mom told me that my cousin, in the original message was is. ¿Cuál sería el verbo aquí en el reporte?
Was.
Was, very good, me devuelve un tiempo. So, my mom told me that my cousin was pregnant again. ¿Cierto? Was pregnant again because she, y aquí tengo simple past, she wanted to have a couple. So what would be then the time, the tense in the report? Cuando tengo simple past, ¿a qué me devuelvo?
Past perfect.
Excelente, Dani. Entonces, my mom told me that my cousin was pregnant again because she had wanted to. She had wanted to have a couple, right? Entonces, that's the idea. Así, básicamente tendríamos que contar, pues, cuando escucho algo de otras personas, ¿cierto? O sea, es como reportar la información, ¿listo? Ahora, eso ya ustedes sé que lo sabían, right? Ahora, what is the different, or what is the extension or the expansion in this case? Bueno, it's very simple. We are going to have sometimes sentences that include time prepositions or time expressions, no? For example, another gossip, my brother, my God, sorry, my brother, and the information was like this. My father is working now. So we can use the car until tomorrow. Ready? Así, that was the message, right? How could you describe or report that message? Imaginando que fue su hermano el que les dio la información. So how could you report that message? How could you tell me like, no, es que mi hermano me dijo que...
My brother
Hmm,
told me that my father was working
very good. My
now,
brother
so
told me, espera un segundo. My brother told me that... Bueno, en ese caso podría ser our father, ¿cierto? Pues nuestro padre, right? Our father was working. Ajá, working.
now, so we can use the car until tomorrow.
So we can use the car. Bueno, mentiras. We can, it's in the present. Pero cuando lo reportas, ¿cómo se reporta can? Con could. We could use the car until tomorrow. Listo. Entonces, en general, el tiempo está bien. O sea, acá lo usaste de presente continuo a pasado continuo. Perfecto. De can a could está bien, ¿cierto? Pero cuando yo reporto este mensaje, ya es otro momento diferente de cuando él me lo dijo. Es decir, aquí yo ya no puedo usar ni now, ni tampoco puedo usar until tomorrow, porque cuando eso sucedió, fue otro día, fue en otro momento. Entonces, estas expresiones que tengo acá de tiempo van a variar, ¿vale? ¿Cómo van a variar? De una forma muy sencilla. Let's check it out. Two. Okay, that's it. Ready? Entonces, guys, cuando tengo now en el report, en el original, o I'm going to use them, ¿cierto? Si yo digo, no, me dijo que mi papá estaba trabajando ahora. Cuando yo lo reporto, yo no digo, él me dijo que mi papá estaba trabajando ahora, sino, él me dijo que mi papá estaba trabajando en ese momento, ¿cierto? Entonces, them. Ready? Today would be that day, o sea, ese día, ¿cierto? Tonight, esta noche, lo reporto como esa noche, right? Yesterday lo reporto como el día anterior, the day before. The last week lo reporto como the week before, ¿sí? A year ago o a week ago lo reporto como the before, the year before, the week before. Claro, tenemos la opción con previous, sin embargo, prefiero la opción con before, pero ustedes pueden usar cualquiera de las dos. Tomorrow lo reporto como the day after o the next day, ¿cierto? Good. Next month, next year, next Monday, lo mismo. The Monday after, the month after, the year after, o the following year, the following Monday. Good. Here, en cuanto a espacio, si yo digo aquí, en el original, en el reporte digo allá, ¿cierto? Entonces, no, me dijo que mi papá estaba trabajando aquí. Ah, ok, entonces no, él me dijo que nuestro papá estaba trabajando allá, ¿right? Y los demostrativos, this se reporta como that y this se reporta como those. Ready? Taking into account that, teniendo en cuenta eso, right? Entonces, bueno, vamos a cortar este pedacito acá, súper chiquito. Here. Entonces, ¿cómo podrían ahora sí reportar el mensaje de su hermano? My brother told me that our father was working.
Then,
Ajá, continue.
so we could use the car the following day.
Until the following day. El until sí se queda ahí normalmente. Right? So,
Okay.
my brother told me that our father was working then. Yes, good. Como en ese momento. So we could use the car until the following day or the next day or the day after. ¿Cierto? Let's use the next day. Right? Entonces, cuando reporto una información, tengo que tener en cuenta ahora sí esas expresiones de tiempo. Previamente habíamos visto el report speech, pero solamente el tiempo como el del verbo, ¿cierto? Pero hay más objetos que tengo que cambiar cuando reporto una información. En este caso, esos adverbios de tiempo. ¿Listo, guys? ¿Qué tal? Questions, difficulties, problems, easy. Is it fine?
It's clear for me.
Okay, very good. You see it, Brian, Danny, no problem.
Yes, teacher, is clear.
It is clear, teacher.
Perfect, very good.
Has to practice.
Yeah, it's a matter of practice. So we're going to do that exactly right now. So it says, what was the last gossip that you heard at home? I want you to think about it, analyze it, and tell me something short, not too long. Something short about the last gossip that you heard at home in a family dinner or last weekend. I don't know. Just tell me. Doesn't have to be real, of course. No, I don't want real names or anything. It's just for practicing the report speech. Ready? So think about what was the last gossip that you heard at home.
Teacher, my mom told me that my cousin would lose the year in the school.
Excelente, Brian. Bueno, solo una pequeña corrección. En español decimos perder el año, pero en inglés no podemos usar el verbo lose porque es perder como de perder algo, ¿cierto? Como que se me extravió algo. Entonces, cuando hablamos de materias o el año en este caso es fail. Entonces, my mother told me that my cousin would fail, digamos, or like, will not approve the year in the school this year. Ay, my God. Terrible, terrible. Muy bien, Brian, thank you. ¿Qué otro?
Teacher, My mother told me that my uncle quit his job just to work in a farm.
In a farm, yeah, pues, okay, very good. So in that case, careful, the verb quit is un verbo regular. Ready? So in that case, it's like quitted, right? Porque termina en T. Okay, so that my uncle quitted his job just to work in a farm. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, very good, excellent, Chris. Anybody else? What was the last gossip?
My mom told me that my neighbor was traveling through Europe and she arrived the previous week.
Exactly, very good. Muy bien, Danny. So in that case, she's using present continuous, bueno, past continuous for the report. So my mother told me that my neighbor was traveling to Europe and she arrived the last week o the previous week o the week before, ¿cierto? Porque en ese momento dijo como yesterday o la semana anterior. So the week before o the previous week. Ambas perfectas. That's it. Muy bien, Danny. And Jesse, what was the last gossip, man?
Teacher, my mom told me that my sister sold her car last week.
Okay, very good. So in that case, my mother told me that my sister sold her car last week, ¿cierto? Pero ¿cuándo te lo dijo? ¿Te lo dijo esta semana?
Sí, eso es algo que me inventé. Sí, esta
Okay,
semana.
good.
This week.
Entonces, in that case, we could say, for example, my mother told me that my sister had sold, o sea, porque ella te lo dijo en pasado. No, tu hermana vendió el carro la semana pasada, ¿sí? Entonces, in this case, you could say, for example, my mom told me that my sister had lost, porque el original está en pasado simple. El reporte es en pasado perfecto. Had lost her car. Y en vez de usar the last week, usaríamos the week before o the previous week. ¿Ready? Para reportar también digamos, el adverbio de tiempo. ¿Vale? ¿Ready?
Okay, thanks, teacher.
Muy bien. Listo, guys. Entonces, pues, basically, this week it's working about all of that communication, stories, ready? Habits at the moment of speaking, habits at the moment of communicating with people, ready? So you just told me today that it is typical in your cases to call to your friends to some way. It is typical to eat something. It is typical to tell different kinds of jokes, ¿cierto? And also you remember and you remind different information that you listen, no? So you tell me like, okay, no, my mom told me this, my sister told me that, right? So that's like the first part in this week that it's communication, ready? The second class, it's going to be on Saturday, ready? Saturday morning, I think it's 10 a.m., 10? No, not sure, 10 a.m. or 9 a.m.?
10.
10 a.m., thank you. Thank you. So, bueno, para alguien haciendo Duolingo, muy bien, very good idea, muy buena idea hacer Duolingo, right? So, 10 a.m., it's going to be the class, ready? So, guys, see you there. It's going to be a similar topic, not exactly the same, but it also has to do with communication, ready? So, and stories. So, see you there on Saturday, guys. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry for my voice. I know that it's not the best. I hope that you understood everything. And I hope to be recovered by Saturday. That's it. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night and sleep tight. See you on Saturday. Okay.
Thank you, teacher. Good night.
Bye.
Bye, teacher. Thanks.
Bye bye. No problem.
Bye, teacher.
Bye,
You
Jesse.
feel
Thank you so much, my friend.
all right. Take care.
Okay, thanks.